We're going. We're live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
We're awesome. Andre was late again. That's fucking tight.
And he insisted last night when you told him it would be 1 o'clock his time. He insisted not to tell him because he's been on time
Yeah,
lately, so
that
that
was
you didn't need to confirm it with him.
that was the best. He was like, yeah. Whatever. You don't need to tell me. I've been on time the past few weeks. I'll be fine. And then he
And
shows
look
up
at it
15
now.
minutes late.
What a fallen fucking angel. Look at him in the dark, just like a fallen angel. Michelangelo's the fallen angel. That's you.
That's what you
I think
get.
it's Michelangelo.
Why were you so late?
He's rubbing his little eyesies to make sure he's a good boy.
Were you up late watching fucking Gundam porn?
Yeah. Why is it dark? Why do you have to do this?
Okay, I can sense we're not gonna get anything out of him right now, so
Epic.
we're just gonna move on to other
We got
stuff.
up. He was just pantsless. He had no pants on or underwear.
Did he really?
No, I said, what if he did?
Oh.
Just walked across. He just threw on a shirt. Like that's
You
it.
wouldn't see my dick. I'd only show pure ass.
It's too
cheeks.
small.
Bro. Yeah,
Nothing
too
but
too
ass
tiny.
cheeks.
It's like when a girl wears like a long t-shirt and it just like perfectly covers her like genitals. It's like that kind of. It's that kind of aesthetic.
It would
Yeah,
actually be
dude.
like that.
You know what I'm
Peeping
saying?
frog.
Audrey doesn't know anything about that because he only likes dudes.
That's true. You only like dudes, specifically. Never looked at a woman in the eyes before.
I try-
That coffee mug is not full of coffee, and you know it. Don't you dare lie to me like that. I can see you acting this up.
It's water.
Water. Okay. Yeah. Well,
Who
then I
gets a-
fucking called it.
Who gets a mug of water?
Who pours it out all over their floor? Good thing there wasn't an extension cord there to get it wet.
Oh,
What is it?
he's got a half gallon of water next to him.
Hey, that's pretty good. Water's good for you.
I mean, that's debatable.
It looks like his body's been dehydrated for years, so it's good that he has this now. Is it everywhere?
Technical difficulties.
Fuck. Don't
Sick.
break your shit.
I love how he tries to do these bits that just ruin the show.
I like that bit. That was good to me.
Yeah.
That was all right.
That's not the first time he's done that.
Is it not?
No,
Well,
he's-
maybe I wasn't
He's
there.
poured shit all over his desk before and whatnot.
Well then.
He keeps recycling the same
You asked
material
what was in
over and
the cup.
over.
You asked what's in the cup, Johnny. What's in the cup? I showed you what was
We
in
didn't
the
ask
cup.
what was in the cup. We said what wasn't in it.
It's not-
I said it wasn't coffee, and I nailed it if you weren't there for it. I kind of was like, don't pretend like that's coffee, because that's not coffee in that
I was
cup. And you
pretending
poured
it's
out
coffee.
water, and I was like,
Water.
got him.
Water. I like water. Do you not like water?
I got my stop the steal fit on today.
Nice, good.
Wearing
Fit?
the-
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
fit. God, you don't know anything about like lingo, do you?
I don't know culture. It's
Fit.
meaningless fucking bullshit
Stop
that
the
had
steal.
the time of our lives.
A fit is like an outfit.
Okay, that makes
Outfit,
sense.
Fit.
Like a whip is a car. I get it.
I mean, yeah, but like
It's
car
different,
doesn't
but I get the idea.
car doesn't have the word whip in it.
That's true. It's a
Whip
little
is just
confused, but I got the spirit. Yeah.
whip is just another name for car. Where
Um,
fit is an abbreviated shortened form of outfit.
Why don't they call it an out? Because you got to get in it.
Yeah, yeah, you got it. How about this royal family stuff, huh?
That's crazy. One of them is black, and they hate that. And for some reason that I can't explain, people are surprised about that.
Yeah, who would have thought that a family that goes back centuries due to inbreeding would be racist?
That one bitch is like, they hated me because of my skin color, and everybody's like, oh my god. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You
They're
guys
the
were.
richest, oldest fucking royalty that is like alive right now. Of course they are racist.
It's like y'all remember Princess Diana, right? Like,
Yeah, she got killed and she was white,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but she got killed because she wanted to marry some dude from like Egypt or some shit.
Yeah, and they killed her.
Yeah, because they wanted to marry some other like white dude, and she was like, "No, I want to marry this guy from Egypt."
All these British dudes on Twitter that were like getting like incredibly like aggressive about like you can't talk shit on the queen, fucking dumb bitch complaining and if I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, let's
can't
protect the royalty. That's epic.
you can't talk shit on the crown, dude.
Yeah, you can't. It's super weird. Because, like, we have no obligations to do that. I don't give a fuck about your stupid old system of bullshit. I don't even give a fuck about my old stupid political system of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about any of that shit. Some people are like, oh, you can't disrespect the crown, the Queen Elizabeth. It's like, yeah, fuck her a little bit.
I don't know a whole lot about like what the royal family is able to do, but
No,
like
not, they're just
I
rich.
I think I've like heard some things that like they could literally like reclaim power if they wanted to.
That might be anecdotal. That might just be like they have so much money they might be able to lobby for interest, but I don't know how
No, I think
British
it's
politics.
like somewhere written in the law that they can like if they want to, they can make a push to reclaim power or some shit. I
That'd
don't
be a
know.
shitstorm
I
though.
don't care enough about it to like
There's like a
really.
there's like a lot of like not the same way we consider like not really conservatives, but they're like nationalists in England and shit.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like I guess it would be the right wing and the left wing, like more liberal and more traditionalist people. Yeah, there's problems. There was like big crowds and riots in the UK and shit over like COVID lockdown restrictions. There was like a
Yeah,
bunch of nationalist people coming together and trying to fight the police and shit. And it's like there's more than you would think.
yeah, it's pretty nuts
Yeah.
out there in old England.
Yeah. Big
Boomba
old
clock.
pond. Bomba clock.
He's Scottish.
I had a fucking
Shut
dream
up.
about my. I had a
Sorry.
dream about.
Sorry.
Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, huh?
Okay, yeah, I'll do it later.
No, dude, no.
Okay. I had a dream about my teeth falling out, and that really fucked with me.
Yeah.
I had to wake up and check. I had a dream that they were all like breaking and falling out, and my mouth was bleeding and shit. And I was like, I can't fucking fix them. They kept falling out. And I woke up and I was like, ha ha ha. It was all fucked up. It super fucked me up. I hated that. That was awful. And then I typed in dream about in my phone because I want to like sometimes when I have them like that's not the normal dreams I have. Normally my dreams are about the zombie apocalypse and shit like that. Stupid fucking bullshit. And it's like I typed in dream about and the first thing that was on the list was teeth falling out. And I was like, "Oh, okay." Okay, at least it's like a thing. And it's just
Yeah.
one of two things, and one is like the first one it said is like it's been a particular loss in your family or a loss in your life or something, and I was like, well, that hasn't really happened. And the second one was like, oh, you feel like powerless, like you don't have any control, like something is taking over your life and you feel powerless. And I'm like, that one's probably it.
How does that relate
I
to
have no idea.
teeth?
I don't know. I super don't know. But it's like because like teeth when teeth are falling out, it's like you can't get those back. You're just like
I mean, you can get veneers, which
and
are
the way
just
that
as good as
true.
regular teeth.
And the way that like they fall out, at least in my dream, was like they were just doing it. I wasn't fucking anything up. It was like they were just
Yeah.
coming out, and I was like, "Fuck, my teeth are fucking coming out." So it was like, "Oh, I have no control." It's super weird and specific.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I was,
Yeah,
I don't have dreams. I had a dream that I died during my nose surgery.
that's such like a reasonable like not dream the state of
You know how
mind.
like big of a bitch thing that would be if I died getting
You
my
died during
nose
nose
surgery? It's like, oh, he went in to get surgery on his nose so he could breathe like a normal person,
surgery.
and he just
Ew.
never woke up. It's probably what's gonna
Sucks. That
happen.
happens.
Yeah,
That happens.
I'm getting that fucking nose job this year, dude. I'm getting that done.
Fuck yeah. Imagine how good you're gonna fucking feel. I can't even explain to you how good fresh air is.
I feel like a new man, a new person.
Andre just got out of a dream a minute ago to come on this podcast.
Thank you for that, by the way.
It was
Yeah.
weird.
So
So
nice.
what were you dreaming about? Were you dreaming about not waking up for another hour?
No, I was at a doctor's office and it was like really typical. But then as I was starting to leave, I got naked, and then I was like, "Where the fuck are my clothes?" I went back to go get them, and for some reason I ran into two old friends. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, that's not a doctor's office, bud. I know what that is all too well.
Oh, dude, I used to.
That's-
Yeah, I used to have a dream that I was like being taken to school on the bus, and I had my backpack, but I was fucking naked, and I didn't realize it until I was already on the bus. I remember those fucking because I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, that's funny because I was holding like a sheet of paper and I was just reading it over, and then I realized I feel like my dick is out.
I was like,
And
yeah,
all
I'm
I
like,
look down, I'm like, my dick is out. And I'm just like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Close.
it's like for some reason you don't notice you're naked in the dream until you're already at some place. Like,
I've-
shit.
I've never had that shit.
Really?
Yeah. It might
That's
just
crazy.
because that's not an embarrassing thing for me, I think.
You don't care if you're
No.
I
naked.
wasn't embarrassed. I was like
don't.
questioning, what the fuck is going on?
It would be nice not to be like, just be like, I'm naked. What's up? Sorry,
Yeah.
forgot my shit.
Sorry.
It's just so I don't. That's not like the most embarrassing thing that could happen to me for some reason. Even like when I was like a little kid, I would just like take off my clothes for no reason, like
No
because I
shit.
thought it was like funny. It was never like embarrassing thing for me.
I used to do like as a little kid. Yeah, I used to do the same shit. Once I was like in school, like social age, I was like, oh, I'm worried
Yeah.
about it now.
Like of
Someone's
course
gonna see my wiener.
I wouldn't like that per se,
Yeah, you don't
But it's
prefer it. of
but it's
course.
like this isn't the most embarrassing thing that could happen. Like the most embarrassing thing that could happen is like I get fucked in the ass or something, and everybody sees it. That would
You'd
suck.
prefer that if it was a hot girl.
Yes.
To be fair though, if I was gonna get fucked in the ass,
You'd want
I
it to be by a
too-
hot chick. Yeah.
I too would prefer that. Yeah, it's true.
See? You can't fault me, dude. I I know what I'm about. And that's what it's all about, getting fucked in the ass by a hot
about
girl.
this being gay, like whatever, you fucking idiot.
I'm just like, I just want a dude to bend me over.
Yeah, hot girl. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. I want
I'll
a
take
dude to cuddle with me in my twin bed.
That's a one.
That's not a twin.
That's not a twin.
What is it?
That's
It's a
just a
full.
regular fuck. That's a single ass bed. That's one
It's a
person,
full.
one person only.
That's not a full.
It has
That's,
a name.
no,
It's
no.
called. You have a full.
That's not a full. It's too small for a full.
That is a full.
I have a full, and mine's bigger than that.
Is there a double full or a double twin then? There's not a twin.
There's double twin. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a double twin.
it's called Siamese.
You have a full? I've been at your house. The thing looks like a fucking king.
No, it's a full.
That's a
That's a
big
king.
ass full.
That's
Nice.
a king.
I got the crown jewel. Whoops.
Oh, showed you dick.
Don't show my penis. I got the full ass fucking
Yeah.
queen over there. I got the luxury setup. I got a little
Headboard.
reading lamp now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Turn
can
on
get
and
bed
off.
rock, but he just
Got fucking
slams
pillow-
against the
pillows
fucking
and
wall.
shit. Yeah, yeah, and I got that wall of pillows there, so I can stop rolling over violently in my sleep and shambling into the wall. So I had to create like a little barrier there.
You got a headboard and everything, dude. That's what shit.
Yeah, and the way the frame, not the mattress obviously, but the frame all like folds up and like
Mhm.
unscrews, and then it goes into the headboard there, and like the legs unscrew. So if I carry the bed, all I have to do is put it all in the headboard, and then you can just carry the headboard with somebody.
This
It's
is-
not light, but it's easier.
This conversation would be sick if we had like a mattress sponsor.
That would be
Yeah.
fuck. Damn it.
Get your mattress today at Go the Fuck to Sleep. That's
We should just-
gothefucktosleep.com.
So like when you're like an amateur fighter or you're a professional fighter in the lower rings, you go out and like get your own sponsors to pay for your training and shit, and then you have like a banner. We should just do that for the show. We should just go to our local areas and be like,
Yeah, the problem is I don't think anybody once they see like an episode of this, they're not gonna want to pay for
They're
it.
not gonna watch. They're gonna sell the ad space and they're not gonna give a fuck.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, like I didn't like you told me your shit wasn't scripted, but like fuck, dude. Like
Yeah, yeah.
you guys
The
just like
podcast
talk
don't
about
fucking script.
nothing."
No, I think if those companies are gonna support a small fighter that nobody's gonna watch, I think they'll do it for a small podcast that nobody's gonna watch.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Maybe one day.
That being said, share this, everybody. Like and share.
I would fucking kill the shit out of you. Oh shit, I got all over this again.
I'm gonna have to start chopping clips up and putting them on TikTok, dude.
That shit is good though.
That's how everybody's doing it now. You gotta chop it up.
But that's good. It's a little free sample sprinkled
Yeah.
in, and you're
So hey,
and you go buy.
You like this little bit that is out of context? Yeah, come watch the
Dangle it
show.
on a little fish hook. And you're just like, come on.
No, it's gone.
That's pretty much like because for some weird reason I just haven't gotten Spotify yet, even though I want to watch
Yeah.
the Joe Rogan podcast. But they still put the clips on the channel on YouTube.
Mhm.
So still put like 5-minute clips, and I still watch them, and I'm like, ooh,
Yeah,
the clips are good. Little easily digestible segments.
you have a little monkey brain.
I have tiny little monkey.
You don't have an attention span for 3 hours.
That
I have
biggest
a
head.
little
all
tiny.
over.
Yeah, I have an awful attention span. But it's weird because I have an awful attention span, but as I get older, I'm coupling it with my confidence not to care that people that I like don't want that.
Yeah.
So like I'm getting to the point where it's just like if I just don't want to talk to somebody, I'm just gonna ignore them and
Finally,
do other shit.
I've been waiting for you to come to this.
I know it's rough, but I'm like I'm getting there. I'm getting to the age where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to talk to you.
Because we'll be hanging out and you'll get like a text and you're like, oh. And I'm like, dude, just don't fucking do it. And you're like, I have to.
I have to. It's in my core as a person. I'm
No.
getting to the point where I don't have to anymore. I've groups of people who will text me, and I'm like, I want to text. These are
Yeah.
people I want to talk to, and I have ones that text me, and I'm like,
I have like maybe 4 people that I respond to.
I have way more. Yeah.
Just because anybody else that tries to talk to me is not going to have anything I want to talk about.
Yeah.
They're, like,
No,
they're going to say some dumb shit that I absolutely do not fucking care about. It's like, I have no... Like, I saw, like, I was at a fucking restaurant the other day, or a bar and grill. But, like, I was at a fucking bar, and I was eating, and then someone that I was, like, friends with came in, and they, like, looked at me, and I looked at them, and that was it.
neither one of you wanted to fucking.
Yeah. And like I didn't know if like he was waiting for me to like acknowledge him again to like talk to him, but I just wasn't gonna do it. I saw him sitting down and I was like, done. So I got nothing to say. What am I gonna do? How you been? Fuck that. I don't give a shit.
I like your T-shirt, Mateo.
Thank you. I hate it.
All right. Cool. All right.
All right.
Epic.
Let's move on from that again.
Think of a different thing now.
All I had on my list was the royal family.
Really? That's all
Sometimes
you
you're out
fucking
there
got?
quiet in the water, and I just toss you a little rope, and you just like smack it away from you and continue to drown. I'm like, all
Let
right,
me
okay.
drown. Don't even say anything yet.
This
Just
away
keep the
from me.
smack. Just keep the smack. Just don't even let's look at them in the eyes, smile on your face.
Just pushing it away from you. Clearly, yeah. Just like, okay, all right.
He's
Like
like-
you said, like 2 lifeguards, and you start fist fighting them.
Yeah, you're throwing punches at people swimming out to you. Fuck back.
He's like the fucking like pandas that won't eat like the bamboo shit where they
Yeah,
live.
yeah, he is.
They're like, no, we want to go like up the mountain more. And it's like you can't go down up there.
You know, I was like, oh, we want to live in a lowlandish area that doesn't have the food that we eat, so we're
Yeah.
just gonna starve for a couple months and then migrate to the food later.
It's like anything that like doesn't evolve correctly should just be put down. You don't need
Yeah,
it.
they eat bamboo, which is like one of the least nutritious plants they could possibly eat.
Like
And then they
Paul.
have when they birth their babies, they birth them like this fucking big and they're pink and they have no resistance to
Yeah.
anything that exists. You could die if the fucking panda sneezes on it too hard. And they have shit milk because all they eat is bamboo.
Yeah.
So they can't even feed these tiny little shit babies very well.
Like
And then
what?
they don't fuck each other for like 10 years. They're the worst creature. I'd love them. They're cute and cuddly, but they're fucking stupid.
Like what the fuck are polar bears doing, dude? Like the Arctic is melting. So why don't they
They're
just walk to
swimming the
Canada?
Yeah.
They're very adaptable. They can live in Canada.
They could, yeah, but that's what they're trying to do. I mean, not all the polar bears know where Canada is.
That's because they're dumb.
There's some who have to swim in the ocean and
Yeah.
find shit.
How about
and
they get a fucking map? How about that?
Oh, yeah. Why
Oh,
don't they?
Oh wait, you can't use a map? You're fucking dead, bitch. Get out of
We
here.
did.
You're useless. We don't
Why
need
we
you.
persevered.
Yeah, we
we
learned how to make
made-
maps.
we we remembered shit, and then in case we didn't remember, we wrote it down, and then
Yeah.
we shared it. That's how we made it as a
And
people.
we even like gave some people the wrong information on
Yeah,
purpose.
on purpose.
So they
Here you
couldn't
go,
have what we
Native
had.
Americans. These blankets are totally warm and not covered in disease.
Is that ever proven that that was on purpose?
It was absolutely on purpose.
Is that just a theory or was that proven?
No,
They
that's
had
like- it was a
smallpox. No, they
concerted
had
effort.
smallpox on the way here, and they were
Yeah.
giving people blankets to try to
You-
keep them warm. And they're like, What do we have to wipe them out? Well, we're not going to waste all the ammunition that we have. Fuck it. So let's give them disease.
Yeah,
here's
They,
but
they literally purposefully spread disease onto like furs and shit that they traded with the Native Americans and blankets and shit.
yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
I was
they did
never
it
in
on
doubt. I wasn't sure if they proved that.
It was a genocide, big dog. It wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't good. We all just for
Next-
some reason
Next,
Don't talk
Trevor's
about
going to say he doesn't believe the Holocaust existed.
First of all, I didn't say I didn't believe this. I just asked if it was proven that they did it on purpose or not.
That's kind
Yeah.
of asking for it to be false.
No.
and whatever that the disease didn't kill, they came in with guns to kill. A second concerted effort to make sure that they died. It wasn't good. It was a bad time.
Sounds kind of cool to me. Just
They should have invented guns first.
round them up and put them down, baby.
Jesus Christ. This is awful. This is one of the worst things you've ever endorsed.
Yeah, that and the killing of blind and deaf people.
No,
Yeah,
that
let's
one's
just talk-
fine.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, this would be the perfect segment for a sponsor from Big Chief Smoke.
is that your company?
Fuck no.
Big Chief Smoke and Suck?
No, I can only think of like the most stereotypical.
Smoke
Native
and suck.
American
You get to smoke a pipe while getting your dick sucked. That sounds great.
It's a gay gentleman's parlor,
Yeah.
indoor smoking parlor, and
Honestly, dude,
take a little puff, suck a little dick. What it is, you go and have a good time.
that's a great fucking business. Only if fucking that was legal. When they finally make, does that count as prostitution?
No, you're not paying
No,
them. It's
I
sex.
don't think so.
They're paying you. They're
No,
paying
they're
you
paying
to
me.
smoke
They're
and
paying
get
for
their
the
dick
tobacco.
sucked.
They're paying for the tobacco.
Right,
The
but
dick
they
sucking
also
comes
get
in.
their dick sucked at the
That's
process.
courteous. That's courtesy right there, baby. You all come in here. It's the rule of the building. Like you just gotta suck dick. We're not paying you to suck dick. But if you want to smoke, you won't suck dick.
I don't know. I feel like that's pretty close to
Take a
prostitution.
puff. And you take a puff on the penis, and then you go right back, and then you go. Oh god, god.
Why is he smoking and sucking his dick? You're supposed to
And
smoke
shit.
and get your dick sucked.
It's that's the constitution of the high. You
Have
gotta-
you ever smelled
Get
somebody's
in,
mouth
get
after
out.
they took a puff of something? It's terrible.
Everyone's dick gonna taste like tobacco.
It feels
Fuck
like
you.
it feels ashy.
Such a weird thing that just smells someone's mouth.
I mean, you've never done that?
I've never sniffed into their mouth on purpose.
You
Yeah.
don't need to fucking
smelled it.
sniff in their mouth.
I have a good sense of smell, so I smell all things at
Y'all
all
are
times.
ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
You never like kiss somebody after they smoked?
No.
The people I've been with have never smoked.
Well, dude, good for you, dude, because it's terrible. It's fucking
I
gross. It tastes like cigarette and shit.
No shit,
Yeah,
really?
that's surprising.
Yeah. Oh, I just.
All right,
this
dude.
is my second cigarette. My mouth tastes like shit and ash. Who would have fucking thought?
Have you ever like smoked a cigar and like the next morning your mouth tastes like shit?
I would imagine it would taste like shit.
Yeah, but usually I'd usually do like one cigar, sometimes two, and then I'll brush for like 15 minutes.
All right. Well, okay, never mind then. The point is, it tastes like that, dude. It smells terrible and it tastes like that. It sucks.
Yeah, I get it. I can grasp it.
Yeah. That's my main
Alright,
point.
good. It works.
What works?
I remember like last night when I screamed "fuck" and I had just like I couldn't pick my character is because like I just fucking banged my knee against the desk like this. Fucking orange juice spilled on my and there it is. And there goes the camera.
I'm sorry I asked. God damn it, dude. What-
Oh, this is great.
This is fantastic.
I know.
This always goes so smoothly.
I know.
Point is, orange juice spilled all over my fucking keyboard, and I immediately got a towel to wipe it up. And now I'm just checking to make sure that it ain't sticky as fuck.
You were the worst. Huh?
Like, every time I hit it, it gets a little better.
Every time you hit what? Why am
The
I?
camera.
Sorry, I shouldn't be asking you anything.
Uh-huh. Yeah, not on this fucking podcast, but the whole point is that we ask each other questions and give answers that are our thoughts.
Yeah, but
opinions about them.
you take a shit on anything we throw to you.
Maybe. Or maybe, when you throw it to me, I just drop the ball. You think I just catch it and then shit on the floor? Fuck no.
That would be better if you actually did that.
You want me to catch it and then shit on
It's
the
a
floor?
funny idea. You're in school and you like pass the ball to a kid and he grabs it and then just squats and shits on the floor and passes it back.
Maybe
I know shit didn't get on this ball, but I don't want to catch it after
Yeah.
that kid does it.
The other day I was in the city. I went into the big city to run some errands, and I saw this homeless dude just drunk out of his mind. Like he was stumbling down the sidewalk and everything, walking at like just the slowest pace ever.
What a piece of shit.
And like I was just sitting there thinking like to be him for 5 minutes would be so sick.
You don't gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah, just to be drunk as fuck walking down the sidewalk in midday, dude. Oh,
Zero care in the world for anything.
that'd be the best.
Would it? Yeah, for
Yeah.
5 minutes. It's called doing nothing. You don't have to be homeless.
No. That's a whole thing. That's a whole part
You
of it.
don't have to be homeless
Because
at homelessonly.com.
you don't have to worry
There
about showing up home drunk as shit.
We don't
Like,
need
you
sponsors. We just keep making them up.
You're just walking down the street, just faded, and nothing can happen to you. I guess you can get arrested for public intoxication, but like
Yeah.
it's probably kind of what he wants.
He wants.
Cause he's like, well, if I get arrested, I get a bed and shit.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So he's just getting fucked up on purpose to maybe he'll get arrested and he'll get to sleep in a bed and shit.
Who knows?
I've
Take
gotten
my ass to jail, officer.
I've gotten like hammered plenty of times during the day, but like never like in a place where I can just like walk around and shit.
Yeah.
I low key kind of miss getting super fucked up by noon on a Saturday.
Goodness.
It's getting fucked up on a Saturday.
By noon, dude.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to
Bye, dude.
every Saturday for like a whole year. I would get drunk the rest of the days of the week too, so it wasn't just like a Saturday thing. But like Saturdays especially, since I had nothing to do, I would fucking just go to like this bar at 11 o'clock. I'd get something to eat, and then I'd just pound drinks till like probably about like 3 o'clock. I'd be fucked up by noon, but I would just keep drinking till like 3, and then I'd go to a different bar and get even more wasted. I'd show back up at that bar that I was at before, and like that's how I'd end my night. It was like that for a whole year.
It was like for a whole year.
Such a
Yeah.
fucking drunk.
Not anymore,
problem.
dude.
In your heart.
I
As a
yeah.
person.
I'm sober now. Not
not
technically, but like
No, you're not.
yeah, I don't get fucked up anymore because it stopped being fun after
I
a
wonder
long time.
fucking why. I wonder fucking why.
Yeah, is your body rejecting the slow
Yeah.
death?
Well, dude,
fucking
like I've
inflict
said this
fun.
before, when you've been getting blackout drunk since 16, you know,
It's not surprising.
right?
Oh, here I go. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, why is it not working? Guess drink some more. And then feel like shit 6 hours later.
Like I think like that. Like I was a pretty abusive alcoholic, but like I've like heard like other stories about like people drinking like hand sanitizer and shit,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm
yeah.
like,
That's
oh,
true.
I'm not like that fucked up.
Rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer. God, fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, I did like one time in high school, cause like we wanted to see if it would work. We drank a bunch of mouthwash to get fucked up. Yeah, cause it has
Ugh.
alcohol in it, and it was just bad. We just threw up after a while cause it's mouthwash. But you do feel pretty drunk. I shouldn't be talking about this because someone's probably gonna like. I don't want anybody to drink mouthwash because of me talking about it. Don't drink mouthwash.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you this. When using mouthwash, you might swallow just a little bit. It's not the best feeling.
Yeah, just drink like 2 bottles of Listerine, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 30 minutes later, we're just throwing up. I'm like, but we do feel kind of drunk though, so it's a little worth it.
Yeah, but I mean, with your extensive use of alcoholic abuse, I don't think it would do much of anything for you. You just feel sick.
Now,
Probably.
yeah, absolutely. It
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'm willing to bet.
I don't know, dude. I had like 3 drinks at Carter's the other night. I had 4 at most, and like I felt like shit the next day. So like I can get fucked up easy now, which is dangerous.
Probably, like, yeah.
'Cause I like my tolerance was at an all-time high. Like when I was drinking all the time, obviously, because I would just basically stay drunk. I would just like drink all night, and then at like 10 o'clock the next day, I'm like, all right, let's go again. And so I was like just always drinking. And then I quit for a long time. And then like now it's like, oh, if I have like 3, I'm kind of getting to the point where like if I have like one more, I might get like fucked up. No, it's like I'll have a drink just to like enjoy the time. Like we did the other night.
Yeah.
Had a few drinks, and that was it.
And that was all she wrote.
It was.
You remember like the first time that you actually got like completely like fucked up?
Yeah.
I never was able. I got close, but as long as I was still able to speak coherently and know how to fucking work the computer, I think I was fine.
You've never been like blackout?
Never have.
That sucks, dude.
I've watched people get blacked out. I don't think
Blackout.
I don't want to be
once.
there. I've seen people in that state. Nah, it's not for me.
Everybody's gotta do it at least once.
I did it once. It was a terrible time.
Yeah, was I there for that one?
No.
Damn it.
That was in Macomb.
Oh, nice.
I mean, a place that I went to college.
Yeah.
We maybe should cut that out.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to.
You don't live there.
No, true. I live far from there now.
Can't name cities that we don't live in.
Like, what are they gonna do? Comb the entire city just to
I was
look
in
for your
Tucson,
Apparently,
Arizona.
bitch.
Oh, better cut that out.
Oh, look, I'm in the state of South Carolina. Whoops, better cut that out. Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I
I
don't.
don't remember what I was saying. Oh no, yeah, I was on my own. I was with my girlfriend at a bar, and I hated everything about my life at the time. So I just got shit faced really bad at a bar. They made these Strong Island iced teas that are good as fuck and will
Yeah.
kill you fast. And I had a lot of them. I
I
got
like how
super.
it's a strong island, as if Long Islands don't get you fucked up enough.
No, yeah, this is the point of that. Is that it's like
Yeah.
this like Long Island's already pretty alcoholic. Strong Islands will
Severely.
kill you. It's insane.
I remember like we went out for a friend's birthday party, and like a lot of places there's a limit on Long Islands because they get you fucked up. So
Yeah.
I would just drink my limit of Long Islands, and then I'd go to a different bar because I was like, I'm gonna get destroyed. I'd have like the 3 Long Island limit, then I'd order shots for everybody, do them, we bounce, go to the next one. It's just the same thing over and over again. We got to the last
Yeah.
bar, and I passed out at the bar while ordering a drink, and the security had to carry me out. I don't really remember the first time. I remember like the era that like I got like fucked up in, but I don't remember like what was the first time.
Yeah.
It was like we were all just camping out at our friend's like place that he had, and that was it. Because we do that every weekend too. While in high school, we'd get like me and my like friend would get like a 30-pack, and we'd have all of that. I didn't remember one time, like this might have been like the one time that I really got like the first time where I was like super destroyed. Was like we bought like 2 like 24 packs. We each had a whole thing. So we each had like a case. And then there was like Everclear, and nobody wanted to drink it. There's like a bunch of like bitches there and shit. And they're like, this stuff's gross. And then me and my friend were just like, all right, we'll drink the whole bottle. Because there's like a little bit more than half left, and we had that on top of all the beer we had, and we just spent the next 8 hours puking. And it was, like on the way home that morning, the next day, we stopped at a McDonald's, and like he ordered like fucking like 5 sausage McMuffins, and I ordered 8. I don't know why. That was just the number that I wanted, and I ate 2. And I gave him the rest, and he ate all of it.
Yeah.
He had 11 sausage McMuffins that day. And he fucking Snapchatted me when he got home, and he's
Put
like,
them
dude, I
away.
feel like shit. I'm like, yeah.
You do.
You ate 11 McMuffins, dog. Like, of course.
There's this MMA organization called ONE FC, and it's not important, but on their shopping website, I saw this thing that I wanted to look for. They're selling like Bruce Lee merch, and I wanted to look at it and see what it was about. And on their thing, they're selling a little single wick candle for $46. Like a tiny little candle. It's $46. They
What does
they
it
have
smell
2
like?
different kinds. One is lemongrass and rosemary, and the other one's cinnamon and nutmeg, and they're both $46.
Oh, I thought they would like smell like some like the sweat of the fighters. Like, you want to smell the thrill of the fight? Here you go.
They're
Conor
also
McGregor
selling
sweat, get a
bars of
candle.
chocolate for $18.50 each.
I don't
Holy
care
shit.
what kind of candle it is. There's no candle worth $46.
I saw that, I was like, wow.
I was buying candles one time, and like I was in the candle aisle, and one's like 28. I'm like, that's too much.
Yeah, Yankee Candle and shit will sell this shit for like $20.
Yeah, 20
Or
is the max.
What the
There's
fuck?
no candle worth more than $20.
I get the fucking like little like $3-4 ones.
Yeah.
Those smell fine. Those work just fine. I don't know what the fucking deal is with the really expensive shit.
I don't think they're like so much better than the other ones.
Right, yeah, I'm just
It's
saying
just, are they more like crafted scents?
maybe they just last longer.
I don't know about that. I don't know how you can make a candle last longer.
Extend the wick, more
Ooh.
wax.
I know they
That
have
would be
ones that like
yeah.
make sounds.
That would be
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
No, it's not. It's fucking
When you lit a
annoying.
candle, it made like a fart.
Oh, yeah,
for
that was how they.
$6.
I saw that's how they was like old-fashioned clocks were, where they would like embed the not the wax, but they would embed the wick with some sort of like gunpowder. So it would just make it would just pop every time it hits there, and you would know what time it is. So it would burn at a certain, since it burns at a certain
Fuck out of
rate.
me.
You could just
An
look at the
hour hit.
sun.
Boom. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't be like loud like a fucking gunshot. It's only a small bit of.
I was at this person's house and they had one of those candles that like crackles and shit, and
Yeah,
it
that's
was
the one.
one of the most annoying things because it was so loud. And like to their defense, they were like, "It's not usually this loud."
I wonder why it's suddenly this loud.
Are you gonna elaborate, or is that the end of your little joke there?
No, that's what I would wonder.
Okay.
And if they gave me an explanation, I really do not. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to. Actually.
I don't know how you can explain that.
I don't know.
Great. That was informative.
Yep. I don't know what you're expecting from me.
Maybe we should talk about high school again so you can have something to
That's
talk
gay.
about.
No.
You want to talk about your high school shit again?
No.
Maybe we should. I remember high school was poopy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it all you got?
That's all I got.
You sure you don't want to talk about high school? You know you love it.
Yep.
You love talking
No.
about it. You've talked about it almost
No.
every day this week, dude.
No, I haven't fucking.
Yes, you
No,
have.
that's a fuck. Now that's a
No,
fucking lie.
no, it's not.
No, bull fucking shit. That's the fucking lie.
Like 3
I
days in a
told you
row,
one
you've
story-
talked
no,
nothing
that wasn't even
nonstop
high
about
school.
high school.
That was a story about how my friends pissed in hand sanitizer dispensers. And that was their middle
in
school.
high school.
No, that was middle school.
Yes.
Their middle school.
Yeah, see, no, you just love talking about
I didn't
school,
even know
dude.
them yet.
Then how do you know they lied? They didn't lie.
Because I know them.
Yeah, but you didn't know them then.
No, but I know them now.
Maybe
and
someone
definitely-
else did it, and they're just claiming it. Because they want that street cred.
No.
Like, yeah, we want to be the dudes who
I know how
pissed in
retarded
the
they can
hand
be.
sanitizer.
They're incredibly fucking smart, but holy shit, can they do dumb stuff, and that is definitely on the fucking list.
I don't
It'd
think
be
you're
fun if
that
you just-
smart for pissing in hand sanitizer. That's not even a good prank.
No, it wasn't.
It's a
supposed to be
shitty
good
prank. It's a dumb prank. I had a
I didn't
friend
come up with
that
idea. It was them.
I had a friend that he liked to. Anytime we went to a restaurant, he got bad service. His way to get back at them was to do an upper decker. It's where you take a shit
Yeah, I
in the
know.
top of the toilet.
Oh.
Anytime there's bad service, that's what he'd do. We were at like a Steak and Shake once, and it was terrible. The service was so fucking bad, and he comes out and he's like, "We gotta go. I just took an upper decker."
Jesus.
Those were the days when you could take shits in the upper tanks of Steak and Shake bathrooms and get away with it.
Yeah, what does that do to the dude to the toilet specifically? He's shitting in the reservoir. Correct?
Yeah, I think it's just gross. I don't know if that actually fucks anything up.
I mean, I imagine it would start trying to dispense liquidated shit eventually.
Probably that too. I didn't look into what damage an upper decker caused,
Nobody
dude.
would look. Yeah, nobody would fucking check the reservoir until something's fucked up, and all that shit sitting there, it's going to either liquidate and break the little bits, and it's gonna try dispensing it. Oh my fucking god, it will fuck up the toilet.
The weird thing about doing that is that you have to do so much to get to there. You have to take off the top, then you have to like stand
Right.
on like the seat of the toilet, which is like,
That's not fun.
yes, it is, because they're like fucking public restrooms. They don't have like the full top, so you have to like balance on the edges. That's
just
too much work.
They're not. Oh yeah, that's right. Public restrooms don't usually have toilet seats.
Yeah.
Like not toilet seats, toilet lids.
Yeah.
Sorry, toilet seats.
That's
Ah,
a lot
fuck
of.
it. You just make sure it's a one go push, one and done. Once it's in, just immediately put back that
Yeah.
fucking lid. No one will think in fucking 1 month they're gonna have a real fucking.
You think it would
problem.
take 1 month?
Probably for someone to figure that shit out. I don't know how.
This
quickly
it'd take less than a month, dude.
I don't know how
You
much-
figure that out in like a day or two.
Yeah, I don't know how quickly shit liquidates, but holy fuck, would it cause plumbing problems?
You think?
Not more of the part of the bottom, but more of the dispensary of the reservoir. because now all the holes are clogged with shit. Now water can't get in there. Now you're flushing. It's just filling and filling and filling, and boom, overflow. Now you're shit on your floor.
That's fucking disgusting. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I'm pretty sure Carter's trying to throw the fuck up right now.
Carter's been tuned out for a minute.
Okay.
I can't talk about this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But it's in good fun though. I'm tapping out now though, because Andre's putting way too much description in it. I don't like that.
I, for some reason, know how the fucking toilet works.
That's because you're destined to be a plumber.
No, I'm not gonna be a fucking.
Your little fucking bony arms can fit in pipes.
Skinny bony arms.
If you were any more hairy, you'd literally just be a pipe cleaner.
Oh, that's a good one. That's one. That's.
It was a good one. Thank you.
Fuck, that stings.
Little Brussels all around your body.
If I could grow body hair,
And you can't because you're weak.
because I'm native.
Weak.
Native.
Native, weak, same thing.
Tiny frame body. You are very much not Bombaclat.
Yeah, you're not Bumbleclaw.
Bombaclat?
As he's playing Warframe while we're trying to do the show.
And I'm holding a conversation with fucking toilets and shit. I'm doing a good job right now.
I don't know why it's so much to ask that you just like pay full attention to like what's happening now.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pay full attention when there's water literally covered in my crotch.
That's your fault.
That
You
is
did
my
do that
fault. I
on
will
your
take
own.
blame for that one, but fuck you.
I didn't come to your house and pour water on your balls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do. This just in. Andre has wet balls.
Wet balls. I'm wet for you.
And
I'm
they're
wet.
not from a pussy.
They're not from a pussy.
It's actually from his
From his pussy.
his own pussy got wet and made his balls wet. He got his own pussy juice on his balls.
I don't know how it would go against. Wouldn't have to go against gravity to get there. It would just be steeping in it.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I could imagine that. And God, does it sound disgusting?
No,
as fuck.
like
Please never describe it to
like
me.
there's like a vagina and then there's like balls right in between like that and the butthole.
Oh wait, now between?
Where else would it be? Would it be on the other side of the ass?
No, it'd be in fucking front.
You think
Because,
you'd be
know,
in front?
They got a thing. They got a fucking thing in the fucking
Why,
wall. I'm not.
why would the
It's
fucking
called-
nutsack be in front?
Futanari, I don't know. Futanari, it's like fucking the
So
borderline between
it's
gay
like
and not.
hanging
man.
from like the pube area.
No, there's a penis and cock and balls in front, and then it goes.
No,
to
there's
back.
just
They
the ball.
fucking
No, there's just the balls.
hermaphrodite.
Literally, I said just the balls.
Then they probably cut off their dick. Yeah, they got balls. It would be where they're supposed to be.
So it'd be at the back of the pussy.
How do
Is that a Call of Duty poster on your wall, you fucking faggot?
That is.
How do you
Yeah.
how do you see that?
It's in the frame. What do you mean, how can I see that?
Maybe if you weren't playing a fucking video game while you're on you would know what's in your frame.
I just saw the dude sitting there. I was like, oh, hey.
It's been there for like the fucking longest. I got that like years ago when my brother pre-ordered Advanced Warfare and got the post like, you want this? And I said, sure, fuck it. Make my room look livelier instead of just blank wall.
That's how I got my little Spider-Man thing, pretty much. This one, my girlfriend's little sister broke up with her boyfriend, and he bought her like a $50 Spider-Man artwork with a bunch of different Spider-Mans on it, and she was getting rid of it. And my girlfriend was like, "Do you want this actually?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So I got it for free.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Getting cool shit for free is the best.
It really is. It super is.
I've never gotten anything cool for free.
I got you that Darkwing Duck T-shirt.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, that was a gift. I don't consider that getting that for free.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
I get it.
It's not like, oh, I had this thing I'm getting rid of. Do you want it? That's different. You bought
Yeah.
that specifically for me.
Yeah, true. But it's like a niche market of like, because it's like the stuff that I would get rid of for free, like is like, oh, this is useless and no one wants
Yeah.
this. That's why I'm getting rid of it. So it's like it's a little window of like what you can get that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's
like-
sorry, go on.
No, you go.
I was gonna say there's a little Facebook group. It's just like it's a free market thing or whatever, where people are just gonna bring their useless shit in my local area. It's a group in my local area, and they're gonna bring their useless shit they don't want at their house and see if other people want it. And it's like I immediately think people are gonna bring a bunch of hoarded garbage from the '70s that nobody wants for any reason.
Yeah.
Do you want my fucking Pez dispenser collection?
A little bit, yes. You can sell that for a lot of money, probably.
I know.
If you got some good ones.
Pez dispensers.
Call
somewhere
those the Fat Boys from the fucking one show on History Channel. They go around
Oh.
garage sailing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my military bayonet guy in here. See, he's gonna check out how much this is, and he comes in. He's like, "Is this a knife duct taped to a fucking BB gun, dog?"
Not
Like,
the
"Okay,
Pawn
thank
Stars.
you, John." Huh?
Not the Pawn Star guys.
Not the Pawn Star
No,
guys.
these other guys came over there. Oh, it's the American Picker dudes.
American Picker.
Yeah,
Yeah, be careful. With that
that's what
one.
they're called, dude. Those are-
you gotta go under the wire with that.
they're literally called the Pickers.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Can't say that.
This is real, dude. I'm not even making this up.
Oh, you can't say that.
I would have pickered a different
Yeah.
name if I were them.
They're the Pickers. Yeah, Picker and Picker.
By?
What?
Is there literally nothing else you can call them by except?
They're
that
no,
really
that's what they're called, idiot. They're called the
No, they
Pickers.
can't.
The American Pickers.
God
It's the
damn.
name of the show. That's what they're called.
God, that's close as fuck.
And they go around to garage sales and shit, and or like they get a call like hoarder people. Like
If
I have
anybody, like,
I have
speak
a.
out right now.
You want to interrupt me again while I'm in the middle of telling this?
Yeah, sorry.
Literally, I hadn't stopped talking, and you jump in as I'm still talking.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry.
They go around to like garage sales and shit, and like hoarder people are like, I got a barn full of shit. Come and check something out. You might want it. They do that kind of shit. One of the guys, my great grandma died, and they're having an estate sale, and one of the pickers, showed up at my great grandma's house.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Man,
Yeah.
you gotta be careful saying that
I
is like this
Pickers.
far
Yeah,
away.
grandma's house. Like, what?
There was like an oil can that like because they were selling everything. It was an estate sale and shit.
Yeah,
And
right.
the guy is talking to my great uncle, and he's like, "So what can you tell me about this oil can?" And my great uncle's like, "It's an oil can."
It's an oil can.
Yeah. He's like, it's like 30 cents, dude. Take it or
It's
leave
an
it.
oil can used by Abraham Lincoln. Just starts lying to him. $5,000.
And like she had like fucking like 10 sets of golf clubs, and nobody bought it throughout the day, so I just got to take all the golf clubs. It was
Nice.
like sick.
That's hella tight.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But they're all old and from like the fucking 60s. So they kind of like suck. And like two of them are like women's sets, so I can't even like use them because they're not long enough.
Okay.
That's the Pickers, dude. Picker Nation.
Oh,
Picker
boy.
Nation.
Somebody tunes out, just fucking hears you say picker over and over again, just comes back questioning.
Yeah, it's a
mishearing it.
different word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm debating on whether or not
Close.
Carter's thinking of a joke. He doesn't want to say it.
I don't know the perfect way to frame it, but as in the way of American Picker, I want to add a cotton field into that somehow, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of the perfect way I could. You
I
get
don't-
it.
Yeah, I
But-
get it. I don't think it needs to be said.
I feel like American Picker is like
Yeah.
a different thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really sounds like it. Someone's just gonna clip like 3 episodes ago when I kept saying nega, and they're gonna clip the Pickers thing together.
Again,
And
they don't even,
they're just gonna fucking clip it as one. Maybe I'll do that. That's how I'll get
they
traction.
don't even need to like fucking
Yeah.
clip that.
I'll go back and
you're-
clip back
just
me
that-
just cutting the N and then putting it next
so-
to Pickers.
You'll be your own nemesis and you try to cancel yourself and like add publicity that way.
Yeah, that's how I
Epic.
get my big break.
Yeah, the big break.
Did he say the N word?
It
No, it's a deep fake, bitch. Someone's trying to deep fake me. It's been me the whole time.
was me, Austin.
I'm the villain and the hero.
Just how you always wanted to be.
Yeah. I remember I don't remember what happened, but something happened and I think someone said the N word who was famous. And there was a bunch of other famous people who were like, if you ever say this word, you're a racist piece of shit and all this kind of stuff. And there's these people that were I think it was Chrissy Teigen, who's married to John Legend. That's kind of what she's famous for, I think. And she's a Sports Illustrated model, or was. And she was like, I've never even said this word in my entire life. I've never even thought it in my head. I'm like, you lying bitch.
Yeah, what?
She's talking about she read Tom Sawyer and shit, and she didn't even read the word in the book, and it's you're insane.
You
No,
kind of have to read it to know it's
she's
there.
lying
Yeah.
for clout.
I think everybody in the whole world has said it. I don't think there's any way people haven't said it, especially if you're our age or older. You've definitely said it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what she's just saying.
It's it's a bad word, and you probably shouldn't say it, but it's happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
I
what
know what
you're
you're
saying.
saying.
I
I know
think
what
we
It's
can
in
put
the
it down.
past.
Yeah, that's not how cancel culture looks for. They look for the stuff specifically in the past so they can fuck you with it.
Well, no, it's just people are digging up shit and that is what it is. I don't know if we should do that, but because people are canceling people for very modern shit too. Gina
Yeah, yeah.
Carano is a great example. She started doing that recently and people went after her.
Mm-hmm. What's
But sometimes you see a picture of Justin Trudeau in blackface and it's ha 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 ha. This is funny. It's just
yeah, it's hilarious. It's so good.
because it wasn't he was accidentally in blackface. It
No,
was
he went full out, dude.
God damn.
I kind of wish in elementary school for Halloween I did do it one time. Because that would be so funny to look back on. Because are you gonna get mad at a fucking 10-year-old or an 8-year-old for doing that? Because he didn't know better.
Did you not see the video of that little kid who wanted to? He was a little white kid and he wanted to dress up as MLK and it caused a stir in the community. His parents blackfaced him and stuff.
Ooh,
People were upset. He was about
Yeah.
10 too.
yeah. I mean
One
that's a little bit different.
It is different,
No.
but it's they were mad that the kid did it and they were mad that the parents let him and encouraged it.
I had a friend in elementary school that went to school with us, and he was the only black kid there for a while, and then he moved away. And he, for one Halloween, he dressed up as some famous black person or whatever, MLK or something like that. I can't remember, but it was just really funny to me that anybody who asked him would always say the wrong guy. Cause he's just an 8-year-old kid, so he doesn't have the look of anybody. He's just wearing a suit with a tie. They're like, "Oh, are you fucking Malcolm X?" And he's like, "No." And then he got really mad towards the end of the day. He's like, "God damn it!" But yeah, obviously, I think if you're dressing up as a literal political figure or real person and you're white and you gotta do blackface for that, I think that's a little far. But like I'm saying, like if I want to be like some like fictional character or something, and my face just happens to be black as a 10-year-old, I think that is somewhat passable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about any of that stuff, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not worried about it because I didn't do it, or I'm never going to do it.
Yeah.
I just think that would be funny.
Oh yeah, we are going. We are going. Up.
Like that kid who the I like turtles kid. His face was all black. What's up with
No,
that?
it was all white
Be.
because
All
he was
right.
dressed as a skeleton.
Well, then he's doing whiteface. Fuck him. Cancel him.
Yeah, fucking
Already white.
kid.
Yeah, so why does he need to do whiteface? That racist piece of shit.
They're not that white.
How old is he now? I'm gonna come find him.
He's probably like 20. He's probably like our age.
Yeah, well, he's about to get it. I'm coming for you. I like turtles, kid.
Turtle boy.
I'll show you. I'm gonna see how much you still like turtles.
Ooh.
Yeah, but like it's like the cancel culture shit with like, oh, you said the fucking N-word 15 years ago, or you made some dumb joke on Twitter. It's like I'm not like counter cancel culture or anything, but it's also like it's like fucking yeah, but like okay, call them out on it or whatever, but like I mean they're probably not that same person
Yeah.
in most
And
cases.
it's like at the time, it's like this is where like comedy starts to come in, and it's like
Yeah.
clearly somebody doesn't like represent horrible values because they
Mhm.
made these jokes in the past and shit.
It's like,
It's like
Called this. Said no, that's gay, and everybody tried to fucking shit on him for that.
people were like really mad at Eddie Murphy because they were saying how he was homophobic for his like Mr. T jokes and shit.
oh,
in my
he
beginning.
said like the F word all the time.
Yeah, and it's like he's not homophobic. He's just
Yeah.
being funny. People find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wild. I think it can be the same thing with all that stuff. It's just like I don't know. There's nothing like I get it though because it's like to me it's like there's nothing like in my life that's like so incredibly offensive that I'd be worried about it like happening or being said by somebody in the context of a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also never had to be black, so
Yeah, we never had to be black, gay, or anything like that. So like yeah, so like I can't say that shit isn't offensive. But it's like at the same time, it's like, well, where's that thing coming from? It's not coming from a place of intent to be offended or offensive, probably. Most likely, there is like, of course, there are cases where that is totally true, where they are like trying to be offensive and shit. But I think the overarching majority isn't like that. I think it's important to take
Yeah.
those things into account.
yeah.
Like, oh, like over the past like 8 years since he said that, he does not do that shit anymore, and he's like very like a good person. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, I said that shit 8 years ago, and that was fucking dumb. But like, I'm not. It's not who I am now. And that should be
Right.
all that matters, is growth.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's important. But when you do the canceling of somebody, when you do like those vicious things and try to outcast them, it's like, well, then you've restricted the growth. You've restricted
Yeah,
their ability
absolutely.
to beyond themselves from that and be accepted into a new way of life. You've restricted them from that. You're forcing them into a box where they're forever outcast into those ideals. It's like, well, that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Build bridges, not walls.
Build bridges, not walls. Build a wall around Andre's people. Keep them
Just
out.
stroke out.
Build a wall around my dick and make it fatter.
got a growth in your pants.
Oh,
yeah.
but that's like bad.
Is
I don't
it?
think so.
Yeah, because it could be like a tumorous growth. You don't know,
Right.
and you don't want that down there.
It would give you bigger balls though.
And I get
Imagine,
marijuana.
imagine you get
Well, pain-
imagine you get a growth like on your testiculars, and they're like, "I'm sorry, but we have to cut off the whole penis and balls."
Well, penis.
I'd be mad.
Yeah, that'd
I'd
be
be like,
upsetting.
why all of it?
But we can replace it with a vagina.
No. That's the opposite of what I want.
Then all you get is a flat surface with a little pee hole.
Why are
Like
those?
a
Why are those the only options?
Like a vagina, but less functional.
Why can't I just have the penis?
So nothing
No,
issue.
because the growth is already spread into the penis. and
No,
will
it
grow to
hasn't.
Yes, it
I
has.
know you're
I'm
lying.
the doctor here. Shut the fuck up.
I know you. I'm gonna
You're
get
going to
a.
die if we don't cut your cock off.
You know what every cancer commercial says? It says to get a second opinion. So that's what I'm gonna do.
This is the second opinion. You've
No,
already
this
been
is my first opinion. You can't tell me what my second
I
opinion is.
dare you, motherfucker. Just
I'm reversing it.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
You're my doctor,
You're
and I'm the patient.
second opinion doctor. Go.
Just like pull the nurse and like, hey nurse, do you think I need to cut this guy's cock off? And he's like,
Andre,
yeah,
you're the second doctor. Hey, doctor. My first doctor.
He's left me, the doctor.
Andre, we're doing a fucking thing right now. Shut up. You're the second doctor. I'm coming to you for a second opinion. Second doctor. My first doctor says I have to get my testicles and penis removed because I have a tumor in my balls.
Oh, let me take a look, and then just fucking. Yeah, we gotta cut the cock off, dude. It's all.
Why? Why all of it? It doesn't make any sense.
Spread into the cock.
All right.
See the lid up the cock, and like just show that it's literally up your urethra, up the path.
All right, I'm gonna get a third opinion. Fuck you guys.
Who's gonna be the third opinion?
I'm calling him.
Your cock.
Hey, the third doctor.
We're done.
They say I have a tumor in my balls and I have to get the balls and penis removed. Oh, really? That's awesome. He says you both have to get your penises and balls removed. I could keep all mine.
Okay. See, that's a lie because he couldn't see your cock and balls.
I showed it to
We
him.
see it. We
I,
looked.
I,
into it.
I sent him a picture.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't
Yeah, I
see
did.
that. He couldn't see that it spread in there. It's
Yeah.
still 2 out of 3. We're
I-
still better doctors than you.
I sent it to the X-ray machine.
Believe that
Yeah.
Trevor
Yeah, you're texting the X-ray machine.
I faxed over my testicles.
X-ray machine
and
doesn't know
penis.
shit. You have to get your cock and balls removed. Do you turn it into a useless pee hole or a functioning vagina?
I keep my
Useless.
penis.
You don't. Then you die. You're dead. You're out of the scenario.
I die?
Yeah.
You guys
Yes,
are,
you have cancerous tumors spreading into your cock and balls. If you don't want to do anything about it, you get killed.
what if it becomes benign? Have you thought about that?
It's not benign. It's very much not benign. It's
Why can't-
aggressive.
Why can't we treat it?
It's an active and aggressive cancer
Why can't we
trying to-
treat it?
because you're in stage 3.
Looks like I'm already dead.
No, no. Stage 4 is dead. Stage 3 is lop.
I think I'll die
Stage
either
1
way.
is
When you
treatment,
cut out a
cut off.
tumor, the
Stage
chance
4
of
is
it coming
terminal.
back gets even higher. So
Stage 4 is terminal.
Nah.
You're in stage 3. You can only go to stage 4.
I want to go back to stage 2.
You can't do that.
I want to go back to stage 1.
You can only cut it off.
What if I built a time machine?
Then you do that.
I go
Fuck
back
yeah. Go
before
build a
you even
time
had
machine,
cancer in my
share your
balls.
invention with the world.
Gun.
You can only use it though if you have testicular cancer.
How does the time machine work though? Because is it you get into it and then you're suddenly you fucking 2 years ago, or do you come out and you're your age now, but you get to see yourself from 2 years ago?
No. It's there's a big pole that's like a drill drilled in all the way through one side of the earth to the other. And what that does is when I hit the button, it makes the earth spin the other way around. So
like
it just
Superman.
reverses time. Yeah, like Superman.
Yeah, you go back. Yeah.
It's the Superman time machine.
Okay.
I go back before I had ball cancer.
I had ball cancer.
Do you ever feel your nuts for lumps?
Yeah, after I
Yeah.
shower,
Yeah, I don't. I never do that. It doesn't seem
You
fun.
should,
you're going to die.
Yeah,
especially if you. For everybody out there, if your family has a history of cancer, regularly check yourself for lumps.
yeah.
My grandfather passed of cancer, and I check myself for lumps.
What about checking yourself for clumps?
Maybe. Not checking for clumps though.
Yeah,
Be like a little fucking
the nutty
Um,
professor.
fucking little fucking
Meet the Klumps.
little fucking
You're really just like fucking scraping me for these.
a crunchy bar of chocolate.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Share this, like it, comment, whatever the fuck.
Ass.
See you next week.